my fingers in every aspect of car-related businesses in the country. So if anybody wants anything about automotive, they call me. I'm always striking deals and giving them offers they cannot refuse. The car father. Sangeet, what do we have this week?
We have a couple of supercars, a really fast Porsche that we're going to be doing a shoot of on the track. We have a Testarossa and a Countach. We need to finalize the location on those.
I've got that sorted. I've written a letter to the tourism directorate and we're going to do it at the Arad Fort. It's going to be good, like with all the lights and the backdrop and the fort's going to be lit up.
Is this covered?
Countach specifically, showing Bahrain, its heritage, the archaeological sites. It was like going to be one of those kick-ass photo shoots and it would be fantastic for a poster, to tell you the truth.
What's the Jaguar E-Type? Is this like the original British green color?
It's called the English Racing Green.
I remember driving such a car a long time ago. And then you have the motorbike is the Ducati Scrambler.
Yeah.
What else?
GT3 Sangeet. I'm going to hammer it on the track. So.
Oh, this is the Porsche GT3. I'm doing this one. Actually, Nadia, I want you to be with me in that one.
Yeah,
okay.
Sounds good.
You can do the Ferraris, you can do the Lamborghinis, but Porsches I'm doing. Whether it's from the Cayennes, Macans, or the 911s, or the 924s, the 944s, Porsche till date has not failed me. The more money you make in life, the more you can afford these beautiful cars, and the stronger the bond becomes. You said that you already got the approval for the Arad Fort?
I'm going to. And I want...
Who's going to be on set then?
You, Jody, and myself.
Yeah, I'm totally up for that.
This was going to be the first photo shoot with Nadia. Samir is always worried about her screwing up in some way, shape, or form. But this was her chance to come out in the open and shine.
You don't have to come if you don't want, by the way. I'm perfectly capable of doing it on my own.
No, that's okay. I want Canada to be there.
I want me to be there as well.
You guys still have no faith in me, clearly.
It's not about
Certain
faith. I mean,
incidents happened this week that makes us, a little bit...
Yes. He's still punishing me for throwing a magazine on the floor. I don't think I'll ever hear the end of it.
This is the last week of the edition, so I don't want any delays. I want Claire to check everything that you guys do, go over the grammar and the spelling and stuff before you look at it.
Sure.
Claire handles the copywriting and goes over the content and the style and the flair of the magazine. We have these many channels of making sure that nothing goes wrong. Because a magazine, unlike digital, when you print it and something goes wrong, you're pretty much stuck with it. We need to go to print on the date that is on the calendar. So
time.
Impress me, guys. Impress me just by going to print on time.
Oh my God, the amazing garage. People were messaging me like, are you at a museum? Like, this is insane. I've never seen so many crazy cars. Wow,
So?
that's a lot of cars. Still cannot believe the amount of cars he has.
How's your job, by the way? You enjoying it?
Yeah, I am. Sometimes I don't know how to take Samier. I don't know if it's...
I don't know how to take Samir. Nobody does. I can feel there's a little bit of hesitation. I mean, I had to cool things down.
I don't know if he likes me. I mean, obviously
He
he's my
does,
boss.
he
It's
does,
all
he
about
does,
work and
he does.
stuff.
No, he does. Trust me. I mean, we understand you're gonna have to learn the tricks of the trade, but it's gonna take some time. But I want you to ask questions, otherwise how will you learn?
I am scared of the fact that Samir is my boss and he can fire me whenever he wants. I need to keep this job, so I've got to kind of respect that he is the boss. I'm still figuring out how he works, so you gotta help me on that.
Just go with the flow. That's it.
Yeah.
And you're doing well. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Get working on this car.
Wow, what is this?
This, my dear, is a Mercedes CLK GTR. This is technically a race car, but it's made for the road. Even though the FIA GT1 class was canceled for '99, Mercedes was obliged to finally deliver the required 25 road cars they had promised. It is very, very tight. It was built keeping race drivers in mind. Come check the interior out.
Oh my God.
It's like a coffin.
Scary. I'd feel so claustrophobic in that.
You know what happened once? I got in halfway, I'm stuck, and then he comes around and he tries to force my knee in and I get a cramp, and then I was stuck in the car, I couldn't come out, and it just brings back nightmares. So mixed feelings on that part of it. I just hate Mercedes for not creating the cockpit large enough for guys like me to enjoy the thrill of driving that car. The race-going version of this car was very, very famous. It won the FIA GT Championship. It's got a little bit of an aura around it. Everybody sees it and knows that, this is the unbeatable Mercedes, or the mighty CLK GTR.
Well, I definitely need to snap some of this. This is like crazy.
A monster. I've seen it perform on the track very, very quick. Even now, considering how you've got the McLaren P1s and all these other hypercars out in the market, it handles like it's on rails.
Okay.
Give me some good shots of the interior.
I know, I'm just doing this for Snapchat. So
I want people to see the pain. They can feel my pain through your
well,
pictures.
if you want to try and get in the car and
No,
we
I'm not
film
gonna
it,
get-
then
no,
we
no,
can
no. No, it's very long if you look at it. It's a very sleek car. I love the lubes here. This is called a diffuser.
What is a diffuser?
It channels the air properly underneath the car for aerodynamic purposes. Call it the of the car.
Of course, you would name it that, wouldn't you? I think it's beautiful.
It's got a V12 engine, 6.9 liter, pretty quick considering how aerodynamic the car is. They literally had to add all these vents and scoops to make sure that the car doesn't fly off on the track. I want you to put in how quickly it reaches to 100, 3.8 seconds. And it's got about 581 horsepower, phenomenal, especially in those days.
People would pay good money to go and see these cars. I wish I knew more about all the cars because some of them are really rare. It was insane.
When they first came out, they were retailing for around $1.5 million. And I think today they would fetch you close to around 3.
Wow, this
So it
is
cools the
literally
engine.
like a super car. Arad Fort, big cultural landmark in Bahrain. The first photo shoot I've done with Arabian Motors for the Lamborghini. It's quite exciting because they've given me all this responsibility. I just wanted to prove to them that I could do it. Me and Jody, we chose the background for it. Oh, hello.
How's it going? Hey.
How are you?
Not very good. I'm having a shitty day. But the moment I saw the car coming in, things started getting better. I saw the location, how the lighting was. I just knew that this was going to be one of those kick covers.
It's a beautiful car. How old is it then?
1982, 5000S Countach. You know what Countach means?
No.
It's kind of described the terms just called wow.
Oh, that's what I mean.
This is actually one of the only Lamborghinis that's not really named after a fighting bull. The Lamborghini Countach, this was a car that was way ahead of its time. The way it looked, the way it sat on the road, the engine, the horsepower, 12-cylinder engine. It used to have 375 horsepower. That
doesn't sound too fast.
did a 0
these
to 100
days.
in 5.7 seconds. Back then, this was like
know.
a monster.
Are these lights that come up?
Yeah, these are
Okay.
pop-up lights.
Oh, wow. I don't know what it is about Lamborghinis, but they seriously make me go weak at the knees. There is something about a Lambo which gets me so excited.
This car probably adorned the bedroom walls of every teenager for like over a decade or so. There you go. See, mine too. The Miura started it. This is the car that actually put Lamborghini on the map. Cars like this come around once in a while. Somebody pins something that looks so wow that you just can't stop talking about it. It becomes an event. It was designed by the same guy who did the Miura. It's designed by Marcello Gandini. Design house is Bertoni, as you can see.
Let's talk about the wheels.
They're very small, aren't they?
Yeah, they kind of look like golf cart-like wheels.
And you can imagine how small the brake discs are. This car going so fast and, you know, somebody trying to brake with these really small brake discs. But anyways, things improved as this car evolved. The Countach is a special event. To this day, it captures people's hearts. You would always turn your head around and look if a Countach passed you by. I get into it. I look like I'm driving a go-kart, but I'm actually comfortable. I can move it. I can.
Okay, get into it then. I want to see it. Oh, wow. For me, that is like the best thing a car can do.
Now I go this way. Now I go.
Elegantly done.
Okay, mate, I'll give you that one. Gotta take a photo of this.
My head is like hitting the roof. The clutch is so hard on this Jody, it's like ridiculous. I think it's from a tractor, probably.
Probably.
It was pretty cool to see a really old Lamborghini. Just looked like something out of Back to the Future though. It was quite funny.
This is the Arad Fort. It's just beautiful. Look at the backdrop. It's got the soft lighting. We've got something that's kind of historic too for the car world.
What photos have we got?
From the corner here, I want to try and get the curves.
This is front cover,
Yes,
right?
this is front
Okay, so for the spread inside, how many photos we can have?
Give me good 40 shots, various details. I was really pleased. Nadia actually did a solo coordination for a photo shoot.
Definitely need it with the lights on. You definitely need some with the doors up as well.
The backdrop was really good. She supervised with the lighting. It was a fantastic job. I think she's catching on. After this, we've got the Testarossa. Give me killer shots for this.
Sure.
All right?
But you are coming back, right?
I am. I
Okay.
just got to go get something done. You know,
Okay, no
I'm having
worries.
a shitty day. I said that.
The first photo shoot with the Lamborghini went amazing. The location, time of day, how the photos turned out. Really, really happy with that. The second photo shoot, we were having issues with the generator and all the lighting and stuff like that. So we actually had to move the location to round the corner near market stalls. It was kind of old school, trying out different angles.
All right, Testarossa, huh? I believe this is not the Lamborghini, huh?
Really?
Yeah, which is unfortunate, I think.
I kind of
Still a
thought the
nice car,
Lamborghini
though.
was better. Two really cool cars, classic collectibles, but for me, the Lamborghini any day.
Hey, Mo, how's it
You
going?
are here, finally.
Finally got done. Good job. I never even knew this existed.
What, are you happy with the location?
I love it.
I don't really like the location. We're only here because the generator went off. I just didn't like the vibe with the car.
It's very authentic Bahraini. I mean, you know, it's like Arabic. That's how the shops were before the oil boom. I loved it. It was like an old traditional Bahraini market.
So-
Why was the generator not working? I thought
don't
I
know,
told
the-
you to like sort these things out before you get to it.
Hello, I'm not an electrician.
Well, you should have told the guys that brought it here.
Yeah, they did, and this is the best we could do. So if you're happy with the location, then what does it matter?
One of the things that Nadia needs to understand is responsibility. There are going to be times when I'm going to have other things to deal with. How long have you guys been here? I mean, this should have been done.
It's the car, first of all. I know it's a Ferrari and it's old. That's all I bloody know. You come here, you tell us about it, and then I know what to feature more in the
Well,
magazine.
he knows what needs to be shot. I mean, he can see the lines and the angles.
Again, I'm still learning. Bear with me on this one. Well, I think the Lamborghini all the way, just because I think we have a nicer shot of it in front of the Ford.
But again, this is one of the poster child cars of the 80s and the 90s. It's got a 4.9 liter engine, did like 0 to 100 in 4.7 seconds, 434 bhp. You know what I love about it? Are these lines.
That's what made the Testarossa, isn't it? Those
Yeah,
lines.
the straights. The Testarossa is another iconic car for every car enthusiast in the world. I don't think Ferrari's ever going to produce lines like that since the design was from Pininfarina. This was the car actually that was launched to go to war with the Lamborghini Countach. The Countach was outrageous. This is supposed to be like very elegant,
Yeah.
smooth looking,
Old
flowing
school.
curves, everything. Look at the of this car. I
Yeah.
love how flat it is. It's got a V12 in there. It's
Jody's
just
taking
gorgeous.
the photos, so I'm sure I'll get a better view.
Although I wish the exhaust was like a little bit more beefier, that should have done it, but it's in mint condition. When you see it on the road, you know it's something different. Some cars you don't want to see progressing on to a newer shape. The design is timeless. I love the location. You outdid yourself.
By
I'm impressed.
accident, apparently, so.
No. I love everything he's doing. Give me these headlights. I'm not crazy about them because I love the pop-up ones. Hop into the car, straighten the wheel. You'll be able to get the strakes flowing through right to the back. As far as the magazine is concerned, my input is always going to be like the most important one. How long are you guys going to be?
Well, you've just
More to
told
go?
them what to do, so I can go now then.
Nadia, you have to stay.
No, I don't.
You're supposed to be-
I've been down here, then you're telling me I don't know what I'm shooting, so why don't you stay down and direct Jody what to shoot? Because I'm obviously doing this wrong, right? You pissed me off.
Fine, I'll deal with it.
Okay, good.
That is typical Nadia. Whenever she sees that things aren't going her way, she's just gonna storm out. At the end of the day, I do need her, so I'm just gonna have to put up with it. Overall, she did a good job. All right, Jody, make me proud.
I love Ducati. They're beautiful. They're an icon in Europe. A person whose name was Ducati started the company, and he used to make radios. During the World Wars, they diverted to making motorbikes. What we have now is a result of all that effort for more than 80 years. Hussein Koheji, he's the GM of Wheels Arabia, and he's the gentleman who showed me the Scrambler.
I heard you talking about the 70s over there.
I love the Vespas. These are icons.
They're beautiful, but I've got something even older for you.
Oh, even older.
Yeah,
Okay.
1962.
Classics.
Started then, reborn in 2015.
I love it. Actually, Scrambler is a name given to bikes usually referred to entry level. So it's well priced and starting from
4,000.
4,000.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fantastic price.
For a Ducati, and it has the Monster 800 engine as well.
Wow.
Yeah, it has that grunt in it.
So it's Ducati's idea of getting people to start with Ducati, because as you know, Ducati is not a cheap bike.
They've got 6 versions out of the factory that you can choose from.
6 virgins. I sometimes hear things differently to other people.
Versions.
Oh, versions. Okay, got you. Okay.
It's a motorbike.
Yeah, I got that.
Don't go far. Right.
Not too far off. It's virgin and version, right?
I wish you were here
Amazing
earlier.
stuff in the back over here. That's the problem with social media. I don't know when she's actually doing something for us or something for her.
We had one actually fully customized. We just sent it to Italy.
Nadia, this is it.
Sorry, yeah, I was...
Take a picture of it,
I
not a
will,
picture
I
yourself,
am,
Nadia.
I will.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
She says she's doing something for us, but I pretty much doubt it. We're just trying to find the best way of marketing this bike for you and your clients. Taking notes so she knows what to post and what not to post. And
Okay.
I think she knows what not to post.
Yep,
Pictures
got
of-
pictures of me. Yeah,
There you
got
go.
that.
Okay.
My friends needed me, so I'm gonna message them back. It's a bike. Samir gets all the information. I just take the photos.
So the target customers for this is people who are entering the biking scene.
Right.
They can learn on it. Vintage people.
Right.
And they can
Classic
customize
people.
it. Collectors and custom builders.
Okay.
This is made to be customized.
I think it's going to be easy for us to market this particular one. It appeals to everybody, whether you're a racer or whether you're a cruiser or whether you're just an entry level. It really does fit that profile. I think they did a fantastic job of introducing it to the market.
So you can change like everything, shape, everything?
Just when you go to the shopping,
Oh yeah.
you go to the wardrobe.
Yes, I know all about that, yeah.
Mix and match, we do that with bikes.
Okay, so you could get it like all pink if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Glitzer.
all right, now I'm interested,
All pink?
yeah. I'm seriously, it's too hot.
Put your head.
Yes, I did. Jaguar E-Type. Please tell me you know something about this.
I know that was the first car I ever drove in my life, was a Jaguar
God,
E-Type.
okay. The Jaguar E-Type definitely is number 2 on my list of all-time favorite cars. What do you think?
I love it.
It's a complete restoration of the car.
Restoration.
And this car used to belong to Phil Hill, the only American to have won the Drivers' Championship for Formula One. So that gives it that special heritage. Jaguar E-Type on its own is a collectible, but Phil Hill's car, definitely, it's a treasure. One of the cleanest interiors you're ever gonna find on a car.
How did he find
Completely
this?
restored.
Look at these 3.
You know what the best part about it is? It's Series 1.
Ah, this is the
Now,
first batch.
These were from 65 to 67. This is one of the rarest Jaguar E-Types you can buy. I love the design, I love the shape, I love that long nose, I love that sleek A-pillar that blends into the B and then it becomes into this beautiful coupe. It's a gem. Does it still
Whoa.
feel like how it did when you first drove the car?
Is this the ignition key over here?
Don't try to fire it up. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. What do you think?
I love it.
No,
It's
her, for God's sakes. Let her talk.
Yeah, it's okay. Nothing's really comparing to that feeling I got with the Ferraris. I'm still waiting.
Your dad would
Nothing
love
special.
this. Your
Yeah,
mom
my
would love
dad,
this. She's
not me.
English.
Yeah,
Cup of
but-
tea business, you know? This is English stuff.
I know everything about cars and you don't. Shut up, Mo, please.
Didn't Enzo Ferrari say something about this car?
Enzo actually said that it's the most beautiful car in the world.
I
and
agree
that's
with him,
on
buddy.
record. It was the pinnacle of British engineering for those days. It's a beautiful car, and this one particularly came in that English racing green. Can't get any better.
So this is the original color for these cars.
Look, you know what makes this special is that this is before the Americans started tampering with it. You know how it is like in America, you've got to have special bumpers to get the car in. Plus, you got rid of the lenses.
Classic cars are not that big on me, but there definitely are a couple of classic cars that I love. The Jaguar E-Type being one of them. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wow.
Amazing, isn't it?
Wow, wow. Nadia,
Yeah?
Snapchat moment.
What?
It's immaculate.
Oh my god, it looks like an engine from like the 1920s.
More like the 60s. It's a 4.2 liter, 6-cylinder
Jaguar.
Jaguar engine. The restoration on this car was just perfect. It's phenomenal.
In its glory, racing green color. It was just beautiful. This is really in pristine condition. Do you know what the price of this is?
These can go up to like 1.4 mil, but those are the racing ones. I mean, this would probably be around $500,000. This is an investment. I mean, you buy this, you keep it, and it just
Piece
goes
of
up
art.
in value.
How many years is a classic?
30 years
How many
and
years
above.
do I have to wait for my Porsche Turbo to be a classic?
That is never going to be a classic.
Come on, please.
Okay, yes, maybe because it's manual.
Right.
The demand for it is going to go up.
30 years, 40 years?
30 years and above, yeah. So you're going to have to wait for that.
Which is what makes these classic cars even more valuable. They have a story to tell.
Oh my god, look how small the door is.
Just try
I
to
can
get
get into it, but I, don't know if I'm able to get out.
into it. I want to
Wait, yeah, wait, hang on.
Just go dance my way
I'll
into
help you
this.
get out of it. Oh, what? God,
Where's the KY lube when you need it?
My knee was stuck between the steering wheel. That was very painful.
the car just went down in value.
That's it. I can't get the other leg in.
Got to pull you
Can I get out?
I think he got stuck in there and didn't really want to admit it. How much do you say this car is
Get the
worth?
car, my leg.
How much do you say this car is worth?
I think it's like the BFG getting into like a little mouse hole in the wall. It was funny to touch.
All right, what you hit? What you hit, buddy? What you hit?
I hate you. I'm never doing this again. Screw you.
I
dude.
love this car. I love
Seriously.
it. Done.
It made me hate it.
Oh my
Alright.
god, that breeze is amazing.
This is the car of all cars.
Wow.
In my books. It's no secret that I love Porsches. I've owned one since I was 16. Porsche is the car for me.
Okay, so GT3 RS. I know my
This is it. We're getting in and we're gonna drive this baby.
It was really cool. Seeing Samier so passionate about that car kind of really made me interested in the car. That sounds so sexy.
This is a beautiful GT3 RS. It was perfect. So this is from the GT3 family. There's a GT race category, and this is designed for that race. But it's also on-road, a 991 body shape. This is based on my Porsche Turbo. A circuit car, you can take it on the track and then just exit and just go back on the road.
So this is for the track, but also for the road as well?
Exactly.
Okay.
Which explains why it's ridiculously expensive. Just recently, they started making them in automatic, and the Porsche enthusiast people didn't like that. So easy to drive, such a quick response.
So this actual car is an automatic though?
This is an automatic 7-speed gearbox.
And how fast does it go? Oh, go on.
I can't talk when I'm doing that. Oh, that car was amazing on circuit. Ripped that track.
So how fast does it go then?
0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. I just absolutely love this car.
I actually really enjoy it. He was in love with it. To see Samier happy is very, very rare.
This baby races in a lot of the Porsche Super Cup, but yet you sit in it and I can talk to you and drive and, you know.
Yeah, no, it is nice.
Let's see if we can do it too.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I was more scared of dying because I didn't feel he was going to turn a corner rather than the adrenaline from his speed. See, I like that. Now you're getting my heart pumping.
She's never really sat with me in the car, so she wasn't really sure how good of a driver I was. The fact that I had a racing license and own a car magazine was beside the point. I proved to her that I'm a good race car driver.
Oh, why did it drop to 164?
Because I just slowed down.
You're converting me to...
A Porsche lady? This is my domain. Porsche is in my blood. They made it a lot lighter by removing a lot of things in the car and changing it to carbon fiber, increasing the horsepower and adding a few things here and there that makes it more fast. Well done, Porsche. Buy this car, move to the States, and retire.
I'll join you on that one.
We'll buy 2 cars. What color?
Pink. Always.
Yeah, pink works. I wasn't quite happy with the results of the photo shoot at the Arad Fort, so I expected it to be much nicer. He doesn't answer, so I call him in a very soft way. Pick up the phone! He kind of hears it. Mo, I'm not really happy with the pictures. I mean, they're not all some of them are good, but I wanted bigger options and bigger choices.
What about the Lambo?
The Lamborghini is the same, actually.
Guys, we did have an issue with the generator that day. In all fairness, we only had like one light. It's all Mo's fault, not mine.
Nadia supervised it.
I did, and I tried my hardest, but again, it wasn't my fault that the generator couldn't do all the lighting.
Of all the days things got I had let Nadia be the responsible person to deal with things.
It's not really Nadia's job, Kayani. The tires, they were supposed to be pointing the other way. Now, she doesn't know that, and you're supposed to tell her this. This should be like amazing pictures that people want to just tear up those pages and hang them up in their garages or man caves.
I came back and I told him to turn the wheels. The latter half of the photo shoot, you'll see the wheels in the proper direction.
We're going to print. We don't really have much time.
Every month, we outdo ourselves. We do something fantastic. Maybe it's a little bit late. So what? People know we're coming out. I gotta move, guys. I'll be coming back again. I'll supervise Sacha and I'll actually sit with him and sort it out.
I'll pick the 3 from the ones I chose. You choose what you want.
All right, fine.
Now that she's getting more involved with what we're doing, if there's a time for her to learn our style, this would be it. Magazines are all about the images.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just about pictures that last a lifetime. These things don't die. They're not like Snapchat where they disappear in a week.
Samir just cannot understand how Snapchat works.
When it comes to photo shooting, especially cars, keep in mind that the magazine is vertical, and when you open it, it becomes horizontal.
Yeah.
So any kind of cover photo shoots, we need to have an image like this. So like this, I can't use it on the cover. Look at the frame.
Yeah.
It's just short. It won't fit. See? Next time she's on location, she's also able to give some kind of feedback, even in terms of her job responsibilities. She should know. This also was a horizontal, and what he did, he just increased the sky.
Yeah.
So it become vertical. So this can fit in there, but it's actually going to be small. But as far as the car, details, the position, that's not his job. That's the director's job.
It was quite cool to learn at what angle I need to have the map, rather than me just thinking I could crop the picture, which I actually can't. That was a good lesson.
We're running on
Yeah.
a really short deadline right now. No errors, hangovers and stuff. Just let this magazine go to print and then you can have the biggest hangover you want.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like a deal.
Okay. The magazine had to be wrapped up. Kayani, again, was not here. So I had to personally go and check out the magazine with Sangeet and Sachin, the designer. And where are the captions?
I'll be putting those in at the end.
I hope this is not really in the magazine. It's a racing bike. This is the font you chose?
Yeah, that's the font we chose.
Dude, honestly, I tried my best not to get upset, even though it was delayed. Everything is pending. Show it to me. I want to approve everything today. I want to go to print tomorrow morning. If you're gonna have to stay here till night, then you do so. Sachin, I know your wife is in town. Just call her, apologize, and just say I need to catch up with the work. It was firm, but not loud. It's not my style. Not when it's deadline anyway. Please, get it done. 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, I want the dummy. All right?